Hello everyone, welcome to the yarn bowl. Today in this video we're going to see how to crochet this daisy granny square. I've used a different color combination to make this granny square. To want a written pattern of this granny square, visit our website theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Meanwhile, if you're new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the yarn bowl and click on the bell icon as well so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So for this project I'll be using this baby rainbow yarn, which is a very soft yarn from Loops and Threads. So starting I will be using yellow color yarn, and with that I will be working a magic ring, and then in that magic ring I work a chain 3. This chain 3 is considered as our first double crochet, and then I'll go ahead work 11 double crochets around the magic ring. So altogether we'll have 12 double crochet around the magic ring, and then at the end of this round I will be working a slip stitch on top of our starting chain 3 to close this round 1, and then tighten the magic ring and secure it with a knot. So now let's see what's a popcorn stitch. We'll be working 3 double crochet popcorn stitch in this project. So we work a 3 double crochet on a stitch, and then take the hook off from the last stitch, and then insert your hook onto the first double crochet, and then pull up the loop from the last double crochet into that first double crochet. So this creates a popcorn like stitch, and this stitch is called as popcorn stitch. So going forward I will just address it as popcorn. So that's a place where you will be working 3 double crochet popcorn stitch. And now I'm going to go ahead cut my yellow yarn, and then I'll be joining in the pink yarn with which I'll be working the daisy flower. So tighten both yarns and then start off with the popcorn stitch. So in the stitch that where we are starting, work chain 3 and then work 2 double crochet. This chain 3 is considered as our first double crochet, and then work 2 double crochet, and then work a popcorn. Like I'm just taking my loop off, hook off from the last loop, that is the last double crochet, and then inserting my hook onto the first double crochet, and then pulling up the loop from the last double crochet into this first double crochet. So this creates a popcorn stitch, and then work a chain 1, and then work 3 double crochet popcorn in the next stitch. I'm going to work 3 double crochets. That's number 1, number 2, and then number 3, and then pull up, insert your hook onto the first double crochet, take it off from the last double crochet, and grab that loop of the last double crochet into your first double crochet, and then work a chain 1, and then go ahead work 1 popcorn stitch and then chain 1 on each stitch around, and then at the end of this round I'll go ahead work a slip stitch on top of my starting popcorn stitch to close this round 2. So go ahead, work your round 2. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Now we worked our round 2, we'll go ahead cut off the pink yarn, and then now I'll be attaching my green yarn. So you attach your green yarn, slip stitch onto the next chain 1 space, and then go ahead work a chain 3, which is considered as our first double crochet, and then work 2 more double crochet, and then work a chain 3, and then work a 3 more double crochet on the same chain 1 space. And we're going to go ahead work 3 more double crochet on the same chain 1 space, and then work a chain 1. So once you're done with this, work a chain 1, and then in the next 2 chain 1 spaces we are going to work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1. So we work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1 in the next 2 chain 1 spaces. And in the next chain 1 space we are going to work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. So we are basically going to repeat this around. So in the next chain 2 chain 1 spaces we are going to work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1. On the third chain 1 space after that we are going to work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1. So once we are done with this, we are going to work a chain 1, and then in the next 2 chain 1 spaces we are going to work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1, and then again in the next chain 1 space I am going to work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1. Then again in the next 2 chain 1 spaces I am going to work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1. So work like this around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So I'm going ahead working 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1 on my last 2 chain 1 spaces, and then I will work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 3 to close this round 1. So I have worked 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1 space in my last 2 chain 1 spaces, and then once I have worked the chain 1, I am going to work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 3 to close this round 3. Before I attach my yarn color to cream, I work a slip stitch with my green yarn, and I go to my chain 3 space, and in that chain, once I reach my chain 3 space, I change my yarn color to cream, and with the cream yarn on the chain 3 space of my previous row, I am going to work chain 3. So let me attach my yarn together. So in the chain 3 space of my previous row, I'm going to work a chain 3 followed by 2 double crochet. This chain 3 is considered as my first double crochet, and then I work a chain 3 and then work 3 more double crochet on the same chain 3 space of my previous row. So this comes as my corner stitch, and then once you're done with this, work a chain 1. So we are done with this, we are going to work a chain 1, and in the chain 1 spaces of my previous row, I'm going to work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1. So in the next 3 chain 1 spaces, I'm going to work 3 double crochets followed by chain 1 for next 3 chain 1 spaces. Once we worked 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1 space on the next 3 chain 1 spaces, I am going to work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet on the corner chain 3 space followed by a chain 1. Then again in the next 3 chain 1 spaces, I am going to work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1. Then again in the corner chain 3 space, I am going to work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. So I am going to basically repeat this pattern around, and then once I am done with that, I am going to work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 3 to close this round 1. You can keep continuing this pattern, or you can fasten off just here. So I'm just gonna work this round, and then I'll be fastening off. So now I'm going to go ahead, work a slip stitch on my starting chain 3, and then I'll fasten off my yarn and then weave my ends. It is a beautiful daisy granny square made in just few minutes, and the colors are popping up really very nice, and this yarn itself is so soft and gives a very nice soft feel. And I hope you found this pattern easy. I'm gonna make many of these squares, and I'm gonna make a cardigan or a poncho out of it. So try this at home and let me know your comments below. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.